Hi, I'm Edith and I'm a knitting instructor located in Israel, and this is my studio. And I think it's the first time I am speaking in English. Yeah, I think it's the first time. And I want to talk about some of my FO, some of my whips, and I want to talk about yarns that I like and everything about knitting. Um, I'm wearing my this is my go-to pullover or shirt. This is White Mountain. Midori Hiro says White Mountain. I love it. I love the pattern. It has a curve that goes like, it goes, I don't know if you can see it, but it goes like straight in the shoulder. Yeah, and then a raglan. The pattern is well written and for all the sizes that you can imagine, and it has a detail of short rows in the beginning. It's a little bit, it was stressed for me when I just started, but it's so well written and with some demonstrations, and it's a great pattern. And I think I made it because I made it 2 years ago maybe, and I think I made it with a few of if you can see me, I made it with scraps that I had. I just started a skein, and when I finished I kept on with the next skein. And when I knitted the sleeves, I put a few skeins, one near each other, and I'm going to say it about most of my knits. I'm about to rip the end and knit it a little bit longer. I wear it a lot. The winter in Israel is not that cold, so it's quite good on above a shirt or as is. You can wear it straight on the body. It's all cotton and cotton blend yarns, and I really like it. I have one more that I show it to you later, and I'm knitting one more, and I knitted one for my granddaughter, and it's a great pattern. I love it. So this is the first thing I wanted to show. My second FO sweater that I knitted for my granddaughter, and I did it with many scraps. I love scrap yarns. I love leftovers. I think life is more interesting if you find what to do with scraps or leftovers. I do understand everyone who every knitter who would like to have from the beginning the amount of yarn that you need, and that's in a way I adore it. And sometimes I do knit garments with a certain amount of yarn, and I design what I want to make. But when you talk about scrap knitting, it's something goes really interesting, and that's why I like it so much. So this is the sweater that I knitted for my daughter. I followed Tinka Knits pattern. Let's see if I can remember without looking at my iPad. I think I can remember. Not Harvest. Harvest is the cardigan. It's not the Harvest. It's Flax. Flax by Tinka Knits. And I think I just changed because I didn't do the garter part in the sleeves. I inserted a few a few textures, like this one from Pressed Flowers, from Amy Christopher's Pressed Flowers, and yeah, just played with the yarn. Some is Noro, which I love. I just love Noro. This is Noro. This is Noro. And this is Secret Garden, which when you look at Secret Garden, Sheepish Secret Garden, It looks a little bit like Noro. I don't know how to explain it, but it's like when a song, you can sound in a song that it sounds similar to another song, and then you look for some details and you find out that they have written by the same composer, or they've been produced by the same producer, or it's something like that. So in the same way, it feels like Secret Garden by Shifty is in the same state of mind like Noro. And yeah, Noro has a special degree, I don't know what to say, as a special place in the studio, and everybody knows when I'm talking about it that Noro is Noro. Yeah. And that leads me to to my next project that I'm about to finish. The winter in Israel is not that cold, and I'm about to visit a very cold place like Utrecht in Holland, in the Netherlands, and my son lives there, and I'm about to go visit him. My son with his partner, and I'm going to visit them, and I want to finish this cardigan. This is I think it's Don't Ask. No, I think Don't Ask by Isabel Kramer, and I was about to finish it and I did not finish, and now it's a good opportunity. I have a deadline. I love deadlines. That's fine. That's great. So I still have to do the other side of the button band, because I already did the buttonhole band and the neckband. The Irlande, it's Marcoma Norwegian Irlande green line, which is for the rest of the body. I don't know if you can see the difference between those two gray yarns. This one is more bluish kind of, and I did stripes. I did stripes as I explained before, just with Noro. This one is Noro, and that was fun and I liked it, and I think it was really fast knitting because because the gauge I did was very, very loose, very big, and yeah, it was interesting because I really had scraps that I had to move from one sleeve to another, and it was fun, and I think I'm going to enjoy it in the cold weather in the Netherlands next month, and I'm about to finish it, so I hope to update soon. And one more project that I want to talk about is I have to choose between two, so let's see, is another sweater that I'm doing. It's a cardigan. It calls Marlon, and it's really, I mean, it's so really, I don't know how to say it. Really, I call her Really. It's Really Lee's pattern. It's not blocked yet, so the bottom is not so clear, but I did the stripe sequences as written in the pattern, and it has some short rows on the beginning, and it has a V-neck, really, really nice V-neck. I'll try to put it on so I can show it while I'm wearing it. Hadn't decided about the buttons yet, but I'm going to pick some that I like. Yeah. These are the buttonholes. I did the buttonholes up to here, and I'm going to have 7 or 8 buttons, and I'm not sure which one I'm going to choose yet. And what I'm going to do is, I'm in the sleeve, I'm going to the pattern has a really interesting color color spread, color combination, and it's hard for me to follow when I need a pattern. I love the silhouette, I love the way it looks, I love the silhouette, I love the neck, I liked the short rows in the, I don't know if you can see, but it has some short rows in the button band and the buttonhole band, but it's hard for me to try to imitate the original colors in this certain pattern. So but it has very interesting way. It has a really interesting color combination. That to my opinion. So I think my color combination, the colors I choose, are a little bit different. So I am about to knit the lower part of the sleeves with the gray yarn and some petrol, or some petrol yarn, which will be a little bit different from what's the color combination here, much similar to what you can see here in the, which is nice. And I hope to finish it before I go to the cold Utrecht. Utrecht is near Amsterdam. It's like, I think it's 20 minutes to Amsterdam by train. So yeah, so this is the other one. And one more, another project that I want to show, that actually I really want to take another video to show it, because I think it's so important. This is a hat, and what I do with hats is I start from this point and I knit to the top, and then I do the decreases. I did here a very simple one. I just split to 4 and just decreased 8. I did 8 decreases in one round, and then I knitted 2 rounds, and I did another 8 decreases, which is like SSK and 2 knitted together. Knitted together in the SSK, and in the end there were left 8 stitches, and then I just insert a needle and just tied it all. In the end, I don't know what to say about simple things. For me, knitting a hat, when I started knitting as an adult, was one of the, not complicated, but one of the things that I did not understand. I did not get the constructions, and it looked to me, so it took me some time to get the idea of cast on a number that divided by 8, and split the decreases, that they will look nice and good. So I don't want to say it's so easy, because I think that one thing that can be easy for me maybe will sound not easy for others. And I do know people who knitted for the first time socks, and then they ask how do you knit sweaters or cardigans, and some others that knit very easily knit cardigans for themselves or sweaters, and they can manage the pattern, and they can manage some complicated details, but they are intimidated by the idea of knitting socks. So I am saying it from the point of what I'm saying about knitting anything, I'm trying to say it not from the point that no problem, everybody can do it, it's no problem. I understand that some of you, I do understand that some of you would like to know exactly how I do things. So there are so many patterns that specify how to knit a hat. And I did not find yet the pattern that specify the way that I'm going to explain how I knit hats. So I cast on stitches. It can be a regular long tail cast on, it can be provisional cast on, and it can be any cast on. And then I knit to the end and decrease when it gets to the length that I want it to be. I want to try it on so you can see. Then I just measure it and decrease. And when I finish, I either move the stitches to a needle and attach the yarn and knit another round, while after every stitch I knit, I take the yarn around the stitch holder to create to hold the first purl bump. This is the first purl bump after I move back the stitches to the needle. And now what I'm going to do, I knitted 2 inches. This is going to be the double edge. So I knitted 2 inches, and I'm going to knit a purl row, and then another 2 inches, and then I'm going to knit 3 needles, bind off, and I find it's the best way for a very simple stockinette hat. That's the best way that I found that is good for knitting a hat. There are some other ways, but this way is the best for now. The most important thing is the number of stitches that I started with is divided by 8. This is the most important thing. And yeah, I think I said everything, and I hope to show the consequence. I hope to show what came out with this hat later on. And last but not least, maybe it's last and last. It's my favorite cardigan that I love so much, but I did a mistake, and I know we all do mistakes sometimes, but for me, I hate to say it about myself. I really hate it. So I made a mistake, and it's too large, it's too big, and it's not very useful for me. And I decided I'm going to dive in to a really fixing something here. And I have the yarn is, the main yarn is Summer by Yarn Art. The color is 16, is red. So, and I have another skein. So I'm going to undo the buttonhole band. This is Andrew Maury's Shifty. I did it before the cardigan version was released. So what I did, I took the pullover sweater pattern and I just split it in the middle, and I knit back and forth. And I used discontinued Lana Grossa yarn that I don't remember the name for now. Maybe Creation, I don't remember. And I used, because I wasn't sure I will have enough, so I used this yarn, which is it's one of Ella Ray's yarns, I don't remember. And I went to the yarn store the other day to get 2 more buttons, because I wasn't sure that after I undo I like to have lots of buttons. I have buttons like every 2 inches. I really like it because yeah, I think it's happy and it's nice, and it's and it keeps the knits more nicer when it's closed. So I got 2 more buttons. And I found that they have Symphony Dream by Yarn Art, which is very similar to this yarn. So I can undo. I will undo on the top, and I will put the stitches on the needles, and we'll do it upside down. I don't know, because it's top down, so I'm gonna knit it like from the bottom up, like maybe from this point, and I will make more decreases, and I will make it a little bit longer, so it will be really fitted. I think it's going to be like this, and then I'll have a new neckband. Yeah, wish me luck, because it's going to be a thing. I hope it's not going to take too long. And since this is a cotton yarn, it's very, very useful in the Israeli winter, and it will be for the spring. And yeah, I think what else I wanted to talk about? Okay, another garment that I'm knitting for my sister-in-law. I think it's the first time I changed the destination while I'm knitting, and I really hope it's gonna, I really, really, really hope I'm gonna finish soon, because yeah. So this is it's based on $5 in Paris. It's very nice and simple raglan, top-down raglan sweater. I just took the numbers for the beginning. I think I'm off the gauge, but I did not check. I started with the first round, and I added some short rows that you can see here. I am using scraps, as you can see. And the other day when I was in this yarn shop, I got this yarn. It calls Luna by Shani Wool. It's an Israeli, even though I don't think it's made in Israel, but yeah. And I just really liked it. It's like shiny. Yeah, it's viscose, shiny, really, really, really nice yarn. And I got it. And I have here lots of different scraps and leftovers, and I think it's great. And it's for my sister-in-law, if I've not mentioned before, and I think she's gonna like it. Yeah, it feels like we're in stockinette day. So, how do you say you're pointing high? Because this is how I would say it in Hebrew, that I think high, I think top, I think, yeah. So I hope to show up every 2 weeks, maybe every 10 days. I hope to find the right day for me to upload the videos, and I hope you like it, and that you'll join me. Ask me questions. I'll try to update all my projects in Ravelry. Sometimes it's a little bit complicated for me, but I will do my best. And see you in the next episode. Thank you for being with me. I am Edith, and this is my Knitting in Time studio, and yeah, I hope to see you. Bye.